80% better. And now she's a believer, but she almost didn't come back because everything we say sounds way too good to be true. When she's had 2 years of pain and she's tried every other treatment out there, and we're actually claiming that it's only going to cost her a couple $100 to get better,
right?
It's kind of hard to believe.
And it's only a couple
Yeah,
treatments.
so we
like
see a lot
say.
of that.
It's only
it depends on the person.
Sorry, there's a time delay.
It's a fun lay.
Yeah, we're working with a little overlap here.
Ándale.
Are you sure there's no vodka in that juice?
No, there's not yet. Like I said.
She's lying.
You're just naturally like that.
Yeah, especially when I'm on vacation. I don't have to be serious. You reminded me of the juice. I want some. So were you asking something?
I was just commenting on how quickly the results show. I mean, she was saying she didn't see anything after the first treatment. However, the second time she comes in, she's telling you this story about how amazing she.
Well, I remember a lot of times somebody would come in, like they come in and they fill out a form saying what, and then, say they have a back problem and they write that down, and then they have a very general treatment. So it's only a little bit is happening that first treatment. It's not until the next time they come back, when you actually get right into talking with them, they remember that, they could have had a serious illness when they were a child, or they could have broken something when they were, 2 years old. It can still be relevant, right? And it's, as more information comes to light, Amber, Tiffany, or whoever is the practitioner can focus more then, right? It's, it usually...
Yeah, and it's kind of... Hi. Sorry. It's the time. It's the underlay. It's like peeling the layers off, right? So there are several layers to an issue that have been building up over the years as a result of whatever happened when they were 2, when they were 4, when everything adds up. Then it may take a little bit of digging and detective work on our part. We can't just someone comes in with a sore shoulder, we can't just treat the shoulder and assume that that's going to do it. Everything that they need to get them better. Having said that, sometimes it does. Sometimes we've had people come in with, foot pain or a sore elbow or something that we don't even actually necessarily get our hands on for the very first treatment. All we do is we get them in, we rebalance their body and stimulate their central nervous system. All of a sudden, they're better. We didn't even touch their sore elbow or their sore feet or whatever it is. So that's the other side of it too, Sometimes the body, it really is an absolute miracle, the way that we're put together and how things work when the body has what it needs. So when it has the water and the right amount of sleep and the right amount of relaxation time, proper nutrients, all that sort of stuff, if you get everything that the body needs, it actually can repair itself. And that's all Bowen is. And that's where we have to be kind of humble, because our clients come in and they go, oh, wow, Amber, Tiffany, you guys cured me. I feel so great. And it's really tempting to go, oh my gosh, wow, yeah, we are awesome with what we did. But you have to be, well, we are awesome, but it's not anything to do with that. We're all awesome, and we've all got the toolbox inside, and all we're doing is touching the spots that Tom Bowen figured out need to be touched. And before he figured it out, someone else figured it out, our creator. And I don't want to get all religious on TV because everyone has different beliefs. Whoever created us had an amazing blueprint, and it's inside all of us. So
absolutely.
Anyway, that's my viewpoint on it. And it changed my life too. So
right.
I'm a little passionate.
So basically what you're saying is that you're inspiring the natural ability of the body to heal itself.
Yes. And we all have that inside us. Because, you do have other options, right? Some people, if they've got, let's say that they've got sciatica, and they go to the doctor, they can actually feel better just by taking some anti-inflammatories. Short term, right? They still need to take their anti-inflammatories every 4 hours, and eventually they're going to need to get a higher dosage because it's going to start to wear off. There are other options for seeming like they're solving the problem, but they're not, are they? They're not solving the problem at all. They're just taking the symptoms away. And what Bowen does is it just forces the body to stare the problem in the face. Like, you're not getting away with ignoring this anymore, body. Yeah, we know there's tons of other stuff going on. We know that you have to digest 3 or 4 meals a day. You've got to constantly pump the blood through the body. You've got to, however many breaths we have to take every hour, all of this. So sometimes the pain issues will get pushed to the side, especially when there are other options like painkillers, muscle relaxants, all that sort of stuff. You do want to get to the root of the issue, and then people are going to realize what their bodies are capable of and hopefully treat them a little bit better, or not. Some people prefer to just, keep on playing the hockey that puts them at risk for injuries, but then they know that they can come to us and we'll help out when they're in pain.
Oh, sure.
I totally went on topic there, sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. Okay, so Amber, we're just going to take a quick break and we'll be right back for you, okay? You can have a
Okay,
sip
well,
of
I'm
your
going to send
smoothie.
Tiffany on when you come back. You'll be talking to Tiffany for a bit, okay?
Okay, sounds great. We'll just be right
Okay.
back after a
See you after
commercial
break.
break.
Almost 1 million Canadians today. If you have fibromyalgia, Let It Heal has a treatment that can help you. As advanced Bowen practitioners, we use a precise system of bodywork to initiate the body's ability to heal itself, with incredible results.
I've spent years looking for relief from my pain, and after only a few treatments at Let It Heal, the pain is gone and I can live my life again.
Call Let It Heal.
Do you
or
suffer
drop
from
by
back
their
pain,
clinic in
sciatica, or other debilitating conditions such as neck, shoulder, or foot pain? Find the relief you're looking for at Let It Heal.
As advanced Bowen practitioners, we use a precise system of bodywork to initiate the body's ability to heal itself, with incredible results.
I've spent years looking for relief from my pain, and after only a few treatments at Let It Heal, the pain is gone and I can live my life again.
Call Let It
We're back at Let It Heal Live, and we're now joined with Tiffany. Tiffany, are you there? We're both enjoying the sun.
Yeah, exactly. Lost in Mexico.
There she is. Look, she looks just as relaxed. Hi, Tiffany.
Yeah, we're pretty relaxed here.
So,
Hi, guys. How are you?
Fantastic. Well, not as fantastic as you, I don't think, but that's okay. So, Tiffany, what is it that you do at the Let It Heal clinics? Do you do Bowen as well?
Well, I do the same. I do the same thing as Amber. I'm a Bowen practitioner, and treat quite a lot of clients every week with all sorts of ailments and conditions.
Okay, so they can come to you with anything. So does Bowen cure a wide range of ailments, or?
Absolutely. In fact, I think a lot of the clients that we have through our clinic that have had such good results with many things definitely don't even realize the wide range of other ailments that it can help with. For example, I had a lady in a couple of weeks ago that we've worked on with some very serious sciatica due to a pretty serious injury a long time ago that rears its ugly head every now and then, and Bowen definitely helps keep things under control pain-wise and I guess lifestyle-wise for her. She just mentioned in a brief conversation that she was suffering from some allergies. We talked a little bit and mentioned that it's something that comes up every springtime, which I think affects a lot of people. She had no idea that we can do protocols with Bowen that help almost eliminate asthma, pain, and just seasonal allergies. So we target the lymphatic system, the chest, the throat, the lungs, and the sinuses. Wow. And she was thrilled. She felt a little bit dizzy after, actually, because there are areas that we hadn't gone to before, but felt great. So that's just one of the many things. I mean, we treat fibromyalgia, we treat children's bedwetting, we treat prostate issues and incontinence in adults, as well as all the pain that comes along. You feel pain, neck pain, migraines, back pain, sciatica, foot pain, all that stuff. You guys probably already know.
Well, you also do a lot of the mind-body Bowen too, right? Are you
I do, yeah. I actually...
Because that's got to be huge.
That's something that I found...
Mind, body,
Bowen. It is. It's something that I found after
Sorry, what is
I've been doing Bowen for... It's very hard. It's like Bowen. It's very hard to actually explain. But I think the best way to explain it would be to say that when someone's body undergoes serious trauma, any kind of trauma, that can be anything from abuse to a very bad car accident, a very little car accident, something that was traumatic for them. So it's a personal thing. One thing can affect one person in a way that they accept and deal with it well. And the exact same thing can send someone completely over the edge. We suppress things. We think we deal with things by going to psychiatrists and speaking, but the body actually holds a lot of the trauma inside it. The muscles have memory, the cells have memory, and it presents in symptoms that unfortunately don't seem to resolve when doing many other treatments because I don't think they're getting deep enough. So it's, yeah, I think that's the best way I could sum it up without going on and on and on. And that's an option we usually mention to people when we find that they're not responding. And my gut usually tells me when I can feel there's something a little bit deeper with someone, especially a lot of women, I have to say. And it takes them on a deeper level. The treatments are longer. They can go in a completely different direction than you'd ever guess. I've had some people have come in, they'd be coming in for back pain, and you know, we treat the back, and then when we get into the mind, body, bone treatments, the body sends signals that tells me where I need to work, and it can be something like the left jaw, and then all of a sudden their back pain starts to just dissipate. It's absolutely incredible.
Now, Tiffany, are there any side effects to that treatment at all?
Yes. Some people don't get any side effects. Some people go through, I guess I would term the phrase a healing crisis.
Okay.
Everyone responds differently, so it's difficult to say. There can be mild symptoms. Like I had one lady that I actually had to get freezing cold bottle of water and just roll it up and down her body because she began to sweat profusely, but with shivering, absolutely shivering, almost like when your body has a fever. I think that's probably what her body was doing, was producing that to release. She felt lightheaded after. I think she was in the clinic for a couple of hours actually, and just have to be very patient and be there but not be there. If you know what I mean, you need to let them go through it, but they need to know that if they need you, you're there and you care without being overbearing, I suppose. I've had a couple of people, I don't want to turn anyone off of this, but I've had a couple of people vomit during the treatment. And again, I treated them just like when they're my little girl or little boy. I rubbed them on the back and got a bucket, got a towel, gave them some water, told them everything was going to be okay, but then sort of removed myself a little bit too. So they're the extreme, very extreme cases, I would say. Some people go through, and even people going through normal Bowen treatments, will come back a week after and say that they felt just unusually weepy. They couldn't explain why. There was nothing that set them off, but they noticed it, or their husband noticed that they were just... What was that, Amy?
I said that was quite common, that somebody would be really emotional after like a treatment.
A release, right?
A huge...
Very.
There is a woman that
especially
came in...
if you're getting right...
Sorry.
That's okay. It's the time thing.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? You go first.
Okay. We are actually 1 hour behind you here, so...
So we're doing pretty well.
We're doing well, considering.
Yeah, we're doing well.
There was a woman who was getting a shoulder adjustment, and we used to do those like dozen times a day. It was not a big deal, but something released. Is that you?
Something released.
Something released. Oh. Anyway, she started laughing completely uncontrollably and crying at the same time, and she had tears pouring down her face but couldn't stop laughing because it was so ridiculous.
Right.
And the practitioner and me, because I was helping, were just... It was like 10 minutes of the three of us just in hysterics, and this woman had no idea what was happening.
Right.